Hey friends. Okay. Well, there's something that just came as a development, and so today we're going to take a look at that because it's very concerning. There are qualities of Bitcoin. If you read the Bitcoin standard, there are qualities of Bitcoin that make it what it is, and they make it resilient, and they make it trustworthy, and they make it the way they give you reasons why you support it, because it holds certain qualities. It's like gold has certain qualities that are attractive, and people want to hold it because of those qualities. Part of it has value, but part of it is it's shiny and pretty. So Bitcoin is shiny and pretty, and you can't hold it, but it has value. And so anyway, there are transactions being made that are not transparent, and part of the appeal of Bitcoin is that it has complete transparency. If it's on the ledger, it has complete transparency. But humanity doesn't have transparency. So I want to find out about this loss of transparency, that now there are secret wallets, and you are able to trade Bitcoin in cash, and that there is transactions happening that are off ledger that we are not following in terms of Bitcoin. I am powerful and loved. Okay. So you are powerful and love Bitcoin, and I'm reading because we're concerned about this new change in transparency. And how's that going to affect the people that love you for who you are? Now, whenever you're in love, you always have to expect that whatever you're in love with is going to change in some fashion. Even if it's just the perception of the people around you toward it, it still changes. So what's happening here? These changes are making us sad and angry, and they're making us concerned that we have belief in something, and now we're getting a rug pull again. Like, we finally put our faith in something, and here we go again. Slow but steady. So, here I am, this baby again, thinking I know something. And slow but steady. There's so much you need to learn, grasshopper. Yeah, and that's like number 3, so that's how early in the process we are here. Okay, slow but steady. Don't rush the situation. More often than not, divine timing and our timing are not the same. When you try to speed up a life experience, a relationship, or even a project, you circumvent necessary experiences or lessons along the way that will contribute to a perfect outcome. Know that whatever you are in the situation, it's the perfect place for you to be. If this place is causing you anxiety, perfect. Now you can look within and ask yourself, why? What are your fears surrounding this perceived delay in getting to where you want to go? What is the worst that can happen? What is the best that can happen? What if we remove the words best and worst and just let things unfold in their own pace without attaching judgment? Yeah, that's that lesson that you have to learn about. Don't get attached to the outcome. Don't get attached to the outcome. So, okay, early on in this reading, it's as though we're saying, yeah, you fall in love with somebody, but they're going to change. So you have to love them through their changes. That's what real love is. Loving them through their changes. So if we love Bitcoin and we believe in its resiliency, then we shouldn't doubt it. We should say, I trust that Bitcoin knows what it's doing, and that when people are doing these things, maybe they'll just end up as a hard fork again, and I'll do another reading on the hard fork, and it'll be secret transaction hard fork. I don't know. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. You could use some self-care time now. Schedule it. Well, Didn't we just see that with Craig Wright? Okay. It's really funny how these same cards just keep telling us the story. Telling us that story, that Bitcoin story. Well, I don't know. I feel like I'm not upset about it as much as I don't know the answer to why it's happening, and so I have concern. But I'm stepping back and I'm saying it's most likely that the reason I'm concerned is because I just don't know enough yet. And that when I do, everything will be fine, and it'll be for my best good. Because that's kind of the way I roll. So let's just see what God did for us, what Source is doing for us to make it even better. Maybe secret transactions are going to be the way that we save our lives. And being against them is wrong. You never know. A personal issue reaches solution. Full moon in Cancer. Okay, a personal issue. So is that a decision? Is that the way I feel about something? My take on it? Is that my personal issue? Full moon in Cancer. Is that Cancer? Yeah. 74. Sometimes these numbers on these pages mean something to somebody, so I say them. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Things are likely to get very heated, as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign, so there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. Yeah, it's already happening. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move toward your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or a private issue will soon come to a head, and that's the great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. It may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. Meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy. Stop sulking. Have you had enough family time lately? The teaching, the heightened emotions of the Moon-Cancer combination can't be ignored. However, Cancer is one of the Moon's 2 home signs along with Taurus. So, astrologically speaking, the Moon loves to be in this sign. In fact, she rules Cancer. This means that with this card, there's a sense that all is as it should be, or don't worry, all will soon be well. Okay, so it seems like much ado about nothing. It seems like we're getting upset and making emotional decisions and not stopping and thinking rationally about what's happening, which is consistent with what I was saying initially and with the cards that we're getting. I am powerful in love. Yep. Okay. And, okay. So, let's see. Let's see what the tarot's going to tell us about these secret transactions. Cash and wallets with no traceable address, I guess. So the transaction goes through, but there's no place that you know of where it went. You just see the transaction, but you don't know where it went. Well, that's kind of true anyway. You don't know where it's going until you identify the wallet, but now it doesn't even have a wallet address. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe those transactions will be for specific purposes. Ace of Cups. That's how we're showing up. So that's like emotionally divine. Ace of Cups. I just want to have a better sense of really where we're started. and I'm distracted because I'm getting messages while I'm trying to look at this book here. Sorry. Okay, so the Ace of Cups. Home, hearth, abode, family, table, banquet, nourishment, feasting, invitation, good cheer, opulence, overindulgence, good news, fertility, birth, love, passion, kindness, abundance, beauty, joy, and constancy. So, not a bad card. Deepening of existing relationships, opening to happiness, welcoming someone into your home, plenty of food and drink, social event, fertility, conception, marriage, imagination, unconscious is now accessible, exceptionally receptive and reflective. It's a good time to look within, filled with joy. Your cup runneth over. So, I don't know if Bitcoin needs to be worried about that. Anyway, let's see what's crossing it. Oh, geez, the star. Whew. Well, that's like amazing energy, almost off-world energy. In the illusion and also on ground. Okay, so there's more to this than we understand. Higher knowledge. Okay, so we're meeting and being recruited for what we already know and what we already understand. So they're happy and they're using that and recruiting us, pulling us in, making an arrangement to pull us in. So what can we hope for? Knight of Pentacles, good. Slow and steady, money. Alright, where are we going? Making plans, going forward, looking at the world and trying to figure out how we're going to make this world our own. Okay, tools, generosity and an overflow of abundance. Okay, this is not a bad reading. How does these secret transactions see themselves in terms of what's happening? The Three of Wands, so Two of Wands. We're going here, but they see themselves as already in the Three of Wands. So I guess reality has to catch up with what's actually happening. That makes sense, because it's actually happening and we don't understand why. The environment is illusion, so we don't understand why. And the hopes and fears, the Lovers. So the hopes and fears are, we like that Bitcoin works so well, and we want it to continue to work well, and we're coming together to ensure that it stays the way it is and that it isn't corrupted. Okay, that's the hope. I think I might know what the outcome is. Oh, the Tower. Yeah. So, okay. So here's this notion that I have that a lot of what's going on with Bitcoin is the integrity of the people that use it. And so, if the people that have it and hold it have high integrity, then anything that happens with Bitcoin is going to have high integrity. And if you have secret transactions, you're already sort of inviting in a nefarious component of secret transactions. Is that in and of itself bad? Secrets? Well, I don't know. It's nice when you have a surprise party and everybody holds the secret, you know? Or if there's a gift like an engagement ring and they hold the secret until they hand it to the person. You know, some secrets are good and some things maybe it's good to have a secret transaction. I don't know how that's going to affect the ledger. I really think it boils down to the integrity of the people, though. I don't think it's about the Bitcoin and the technology. I think it's about the people, and I think that maybe people are not going to put up with Bitcoin that shows up from transactions that aren't traceable, because they're like, well, I don't even know if this is Bitcoin. So as soon as you put it into an untraceable account, or you buy it with cash, the integrity of the Bitcoin is no longer valid. It's almost like burning it, because there's no traceable. If it's not traceable, then it has no value. Only that which is traceable can have value. That might be our answer. That might be the answer to what's happening here. It's the people with integrity. So if you have no integrity and you want to take Bitcoin that's may or may not be truthful, then go right ahead. Everybody has their own decisions. But my sense is that if they're going to do this, it's like a coin burn, because nobody's going to trust where it came from. There isn't a ledger to back it up. You say you have Bitcoin. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't even know if it's Bitcoin, because I can't trace it. So once it is removed in that fashion, they're destroying it. They think they're making this hot deal, but instead they're destroying it. They're burning money. House. Fox. Tricky. Tree. Heritage. Okay, let's see what the house has to say. Structure, I want to say, place where we live. Domicile. Domicile. Alright, yeah, real estate, family, home, domestic matters. So the things that are really important, like growing up in a family and the integrity of your house and your home and those that you live with, you know. And then this fox comes along and tries to do something tricky. And cunning, business, enterprise, unexpected gains. Yeah, that's these secret transactions. Secret transactions. But pleasant thoughts, tranquility, and it's, growth, ancestry, family tree. So I think that is the answer. I think that once it is a secret transaction, you might as well just burn it, because it is no longer on the ledger, it is no longer provable, and I don't want any part of it. So anybody who has any integrity or any knowledge about how to deal with Bitcoin, they're not going to want any of this stuff. It's like when you play at the casinos, and as soon as you put your hands, if you have dice in your hands, as soon as you put your hands where they can't be seen, they change out the dice. It's the same thing. As soon as you put Bitcoin where it can't be seen, it's gone. It no longer exists. Unless it's on the ledger, it's not Bitcoin. It's something else, but it's not Bitcoin. So they're just burning money. Horse? Oh man. Yep. Bitcoin just plows through everything. Doesn't give a damn. GFY. And you're going to screw with it? Well, guess what? You screw with it, then you're done. You don't have it anymore. Because when you start screwing with it, it's no longer Bitcoin, and we take it away. We don't take it away. You self-sabotage. You self-sabotage, honey. It's gone, baby, gone. Sorry, I'm not finding where I'm going because I'm so busy talking. Alright. Horse. Momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive, that you can ride on its back toward any goal. No matter how difficult the terrain, a horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus, meditation, are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. Achieves anything, never gives up. Yeah, that's Bitcoin. So, I don't know what these people think they're doing, but they don't have Bitcoin anymore. As soon as it goes into that kind of a transaction, I think anybody with integrity is not going to want it. So good luck getting rid of it, because the only people you're going to be able to get rid of it to are the people that have nefarious thoughts, and it's just going to be a little subculture of dark Bitcoin that fell off the ledger and is never seen or heard from again. And that's what's happening. That's what this is. Never seen or heard from again. Yep. So that's the answer to that question. And am I upset about it? No. They could do whatever the hell they want. Because the more they wreck the coins and the more they lose sats and the more it becomes more valuable for the rest of us. So there it is. There it is. There's the answer. Okay. Anyway, thanks so much for your time. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll do another one tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.